Hi everyone. Today we're going to work on the backhand groundstroke, and we're going to show you the two types of backhands. You can play with one hand or you can play with two hands. So let me show you what they both look like. A one-handed backhand, I always prepare the same way. And when I hit the ball, I try to stay balanced every time. If I hit a two-handed backhand, I prepare the same way. My hands are together, and then my body kind of rotates more at the end. So let's break it down for you. So I have Brian here who's going to help me out. We'll come on this side. We'll kind of break it down so you can understand how to do both strokes. So Brian will stand right here at the baseline. So the first thing, again, the stance. You want to be light on your feet, facing the net. The grip on the backhand, if you're playing with one hand, a good way to find it is if you hold the racket out in front of you like you're holding a tray, and you have the knuckle of your index finger slide along the edge of the racket, then you grip it. That would be what we call an Eastern backhand grip. So that could be used mostly if you're hitting with one hand. If you're a two-handed player, then your opposite hand would also help with support as you're hitting the ball. So let's go through both strokes. So the first move you make, regardless if you're playing with one or two hands, if I'm a one-handed player, my left hand can be up in the throat of the racket a bit more. My initial move is always to turn. I turn my shoulders and my racket head stays up. If I'm a two-handed player, I keep both hands secure on the grip, okay? Now from here, now you have to move your feet, and then when you go to hit the ball, your racket will come down, back and down, so that your thumb is fairly close to your thigh. Now, if we hit the ball with one hand, look what happens. So we let go of the left hand, and you want to make contact actually slightly in front of your front foot. And once you hit the ball, the arm extends out, but your upper body stays pretty much turned sideways to the net, okay? Now, if you're a two-handed player, now your point of contact will be more off of your front foot, but now look what happens. As you follow through, your upper body rotates, so you can clearly see at the end of the stroke over your left elbow, okay? So we'll show you both, and then like I said, you'll figure out which one works best for you. So we'll walk up to the net here. So Brian will hit from here. I'll go on this side. So we'll go through three easy steps on how to learn the stroke. So Brian, I'll give him as a feeder. I can feed the ball lightly just by practicing with my forehand. Okay. So Brian was going to start off. Show me the first way. You're going to turn your shoulder. We're going to do one hand first. You're going to bring your racket back and down by your thigh. Move forward a few steps. Okay. Now stop right there. Swing to the point of contact. Stop right now. From there, just meet the ball and follow through. Extend the arm. Very good. Okay, now get ready again. Now we do the same shot, but now with two hands. So both hands on the racket. Keep the racket up, turn. Now bring it back and down. Adjust your feet, go point of contact. Now from there, now follow through as you do. Good. That will be the first step. Second step, now Brian's going to make the same first move. You're going to turn, bring the racket back and down. Now take 3 steps. Now leave the racket right there. Now from there, add your finish. Very good. I do it with 2 hands now. Turn, bring it back and down. Stop right there, and then add the follow. Very good. All right, then the last step, now he wants to learn how to judge the ball. So he's going to make the first move by turning, and then on his own, he's got to judge the ball, adjust his feet, and make the full swing. So go with one hand, hold it there. Now move like that, now follow through. Good. Now go with 2 hands. Make the turn. Now hold it there. Adjust your feet. Very good. Okay. So again, we go through this very quickly. But as you practice this, it's good to stay up close to the net so that you can really focus on the stroke itself. And as you become more experienced, then you can work your way back towards the baseline, and so you can develop the full stroke. And like I said earlier, whether you choose to play with one hand, with 2 hands, is pretty much your choice. If you watch all top players today that play with 2 hands, they have also added a one-handed backhand when they're reaching out for a ball. If they're running for a short ball or pull out wide, they can use the one hand. So that's why I recommend that you learn both. Then you can decide which one you'll feel more comfortable with as you play. Okay? All right, everyone, we're inviting you also at the end of April. This was the last part of our series today. We will be starting a beginners clinic, which we call Instant Tennis for Beginners, starting at the end of April. So if you'd like to get more information on that, you can email us at tennisplaytoyards.com or call us at 904-395-2103. Thanks for watching, everyone.